So this video is going out to any foreigners living in post-communist countries because it can be so easy to have your day ruined by just the way that people interact with each other on the street, in services, bus drivers, all of that. I've lived in the Czech Republic for a total of 10 years. I've traveled in most of the former communist countries in Europe. And even though the Czech Republic is now a very prosperous economy with a very high quality of living, a lot of people still act like they wake up every morning and someone pees in their soup. They're having a bad day and they want you to have a bad day. And if you're coming from a country where the level of service or at least friendliness is a little bit higher, it is really easy to take that personally. And here's my point. I'm not going to go into why people behave like that. I have some other videos about that. But the most important thing as a foreigner is to not take it personally. It is so easy to think that because you struggle in the language or because you are easily identified as a foreigner or because you did something wrong, that somehow kind of attracted that attention to you specifically, which makes sense. We are all the heroes of our own story. We only see things through our own eyes. So we take things in context of ourselves, and we are definitely foreigners in these environments. But that's not the reality in this situation. And over time, I've experienced so many times being kind of yelled at or passively aggressively harassed by someone in the service industry in the Czech Republic. And then the Czech person behind me, who does everything right, speaks perfectly, looks like they belong here, does belong here, and the service person will behave to them in exactly the same way. So there's a longer discussion for why that's the case, but the important thing is it has nothing to do with you. They're having a bad day, often a bad life, and it is so important to know that it really has nothing to do with you, and to learn to just kind of let it wash over you like water off of a duck, With that mentality, it's going to be a lot easier to kind of be content in these environments and eventually, ideally, to come to a place of kind of sympathy or understanding about why that is the situation. Let me know your thoughts and subscribe to follow the adventure.